Have a pleasant morning, children. Today we will learn about the physical features of India. Physical features are parts of a landscape, organisms, etc. that you can see and you can touch. India is marked by a diversity of physical features such as mountains, plains, plateaus, deserts, valleys, etc. The physical features of India can be grouped into five main divisions. They are the northern mountains, the northern plains, the peninsular plateau, the Great Indian Desert, the coastal plain, and the two groups of islands. These are the five main physical divisions of India. Let us have a brief discussion of each one. Northern mountains. What is meant by mountain? A mountain is a huge landmass which rises more than 900 meters above the mean sea level. A mountain has a broad base and a small summit. To the north of India, lofty snow-capped Himalayas are there. Actually, the word Himalayas means abode of snow. Abode of snow means home of snow. The Himalayas extend from the Indus River in the west to the Brahmaputra River in the east. These mountains run from west to east for about 2,500 kilometers. The Himalayas consist of three main parallel ranges. The height of these ranges decreases from north to south. They are the Greater Himalayas or Himadri, the Middle Himalaya or Himachal, the Shivalik. These are the three main parallel ranges of Himalayas. Let us have a quick glance of each range. The Himadri or the Greater Himalaya is the highest mountain range in the world. The world's top 10 highest peaks are located in this range. For example, Mount Everest in Nepal is the highest peak in the world. Peak means top of the mountain. The height of Mount Everest is 8,848 meters height. Kanchenjunga is the highest peak in the Indian Himalayan ranges. Height of Kanchenjunga is 8,598 meters. The second range of Himalayas is the Middle Himalaya or the Himachal, lies towards the south of the Himadri. Many popular hill stations such as Shimla, Kulu, Manali, Nainital, and Darjeeling are situated in these mountain ranges. These are the places of tourist attraction due to scenic beauty and favorable climate for growing temperate fruits like apples and peaches. The Shivalik or the outer Himalaya is the southernmost mountain ranges. These ranges are made up of loose deposits of soft rock and silt. Several big rivers originate from the Himalayas. Most of them flow through the northern plains and fall either into the Bay of Bengal or the Arabian Sea. Many big rivers originated in the foothills of these Himalayas. These are the three main parallel ranges of Himalayas. The next physical feature of India is northern plains. What are called plains? Flat and level land is called the plain. The northern plains occupy the greater part of the northern India. It lies towards the south of the northern mountains. It is also known as the Ganga and Brahmaputra plains. These plains formed by the alluvial deposits laid down by the rivers like the Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra and their tributaries. Tributaries means many smaller rivers which joins the main river are called tributaries. These river plains provide fertile land for cultivation. The river plains are very suitable for human habitation. That is the main reason for high concentration of population in these plains. The another physical feature of India is peninsular plateau. What is meant by plateau? Plateau is an elevated area which is at least 300 meters higher than the surrounding area. A plateau is a tableland with a broad summit. The peninsular plateaus are located towards the south of the northern plains. Peninsula means a piece of land surrounded by water on three sides. It is roughly triangular in shape. It is the oldest structure of the Indian subcontinent. The plateaus are surrounded by hill ranges on all the three sides. To the north, the Aravalli, Vindhya and Satpura hills. To the west, Western Ghats, and the east, Eastern Ghats. The Western Ghats are almost continuous. The Eastern Ghats are broken and uneven. The plateaus are made up of igneous and metamorphic rocks. The plateaus are rich in minerals like coal and iron ore. The next physical feature of India is desert. What is meant by desert? Dry, sandy region with very little rainfall is called a desert. In the western part of India lies the Great Indian Desert. It is also called the Thar Desert. The Thar Desert covers the western part of Rajasthan. It is hot, dry and sandy stretches of land which supports thorn bushes and mostly date palms. Animals like camel can survive in these regions. Camel is known as the ship of the desert because it has soft padded feet which prevents them from sinking in the loose sand. The long eyelashes also protect it from sand. It can move across desert sands easily, providing a mode of transportation for people in desert areas. Moreover, it can live without food and water for many days. That is the specialty of the camel, so it can survive in the desert region. The next physical feature of India is coastal plains. What is meant by coast? Coast is the land along a sea where land meets water is called coastline. To the west of the Western Ghats and the east of the Eastern Ghats lie the coastal plains. The western coastal plains are very narrow. The eastern coastal plains are much broader. There are a number of east-flowing rivers like Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri drain into the Bay of Bengal. The last physical feature of India is the island groups of India. Let me tell you the definition of island. A piece of land surrounded by water on all four sides is called an island. Two groups of islands also form part of India. Lakshadweep Islands are located in the Arabian Sea. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands lies to the southeast of the Indian mainland in the Bay of Bengal. These are the two groups of islands which are also part of India. These are the main physical divisions of India. Hope you understood well about the physical features of India. Thank you, children.